Hi lovelies, and welcome under my favorite tree. Today we are learning a bit more about the skill of grounding. What it is, why it is important, and what benefits it brings for you, your magic, and your life. Furthermore, I will share some easy grounding techniques with you. Amongst them, one for quick, immediate grounding, one for when you're on the go, and one that will impact your life in a very positive, long-lasting way. So, what is grounding? The term grounding is used not only in witchcraft, but also in mental health coaching, psychology, and earthing science. All of them have a slightly different definition, but there is also a big overlap in their essence. Grounding in witchcraft is understood as a skill or a technique to connect yourself with the energies of the earth or the ground. It is usually done before and after working magic and is a way to manage overwhelming energies or feelings, to stabilize your own energy, and either to neutralize energy in earth or draw energy from it. It is a way to keep you present in the here and now, transporting you into your body and reaching a positive, neutralized, calm, collected and grounded state of being. So, why do we use it in magic? There are actually a couple of different reasons, all a bit dependent on your personal belief system. Raising vibrations. A lot of people that are familiar with witchcraft work with energies or vibrations of some sort. When we ground ourselves, we connect with vibrations of the earth, which is important, as we then can feel the energy of the earth. Once we feel what is already there, we have the power to raise the vibrations, as so to make the prevalent energy useful for our personal magical goals. As we raise vibrations and energies to then send out intention powerfully into the universe. Draw energy. The earth we walk on every day can be a very powerful tool in giving us energy if we see it as the living, breathing, fertile being that it is. Imagining Mother Earth as the source of all life that also created us, from a bit of dust and fairy sparkles, so to speak, also makes it clear that there is an inherent energy in the earth that lives in all beings. And we can draw from that pool of energy, borrowing it for our workings and transforming it into intention, magic, motivation, strength, healing, and more. Neutralizing energy. The previous mentioned point also works the other way around. You can also give energy back to the earth. For example, if you're overwhelmed by negative emotions, restlessness, stress, racing thoughts, upset, or just feeling anxious and tense, these are all signs of some kind of energy buildup within yourself that you have to get rid of to feel better. And in order to do so, you can take all this energy and transfer it into the ground beneath you. Managing overwhelming situations. Sometimes things can get out of control. And by things, I mean thoughts, situations, feelings, and sometimes even our magic. When in a state like that, it is important to find a way back to a normal level that we are able to handle within our capacities, and that is when grounding comes in very handy. Think of mundane things such as stress, trauma, anxiety, or panic attacks, or more witchy situations that could occur during shadow work, divination, or deeper magic. Anchor in the here and now. Grounding can also be a powerful tool when doing any kind of magical work that brings you into a deeper state of mind, like shadow work, invocations or evocations, or that transport you in a way out of your body, like astral travel, shamanic or spirit magic. In those instances, grounding can be an important tool to get spiraling emotions or feelings under control and grant you at any point the opportunity to be fully present again in your body, securely grounded and anchored in reality. Positive state of being. Grounding can also be used to establish a positive and happy state of being. Connecting with nature is a foolproof way of getting a boost of energy, feeling refreshed and clearing our mind. And therefore we also have some grounding techniques available to us that will not only help us in magical workings, but it also make us in general more content and balanced. So now that we know why it is important and what it is used for, we can have a look at the many scientifically based benefits that we get from grounding ourselves on a regular basis. If you look into therapeutic treatments for PTSD, stress disorders, and treatment for anxiety or depression, we can see that grounding is a widely used technique, and this is because it works very quickly and efficiently on our mind, and through your mind it does work on your body, regulating your psychological as well as your physiological state. There have been a couple of studies lately that also showed a correlation of regular grounding or earthing to physical health, mainly in regards to inflammation, which is slightly reduced by regular grounding, cardiovascular diseases. It was found that after grounding there was significantly less red blood cell clumping, which is important for heart health, muscle damage and chronic pain, which were both lessened, and mood, which was found to be elevated after grounding exercises. Participants of these studies also reported that their stress levels and fatigue significantly dropped. Grounding being a form of meditation or a way to get out, up and personal with nature, it will also bring the benefits of those. So all in all, it's definitely worth looking into, even if you're not a witch. Now that we have all the basic information, we would of course like to know, how do I ground myself? And today I am going to share some of my favorite methods with you. Some might suit you better than others depending on your personal preference, personality, and what you would use this technique for. Just have a look, maybe do some exercises for each one and then decide what feels right for you. Tree visualization. One of the probably most well-known grounding techniques in witchcraft is the one using a tree visualization. I usually use it in order to draw from or ground energy into earth. Here you will stand on the ground. It can be barefoot, on the grass or soil, but it works just as fine standing in your apartment with shoes on. And now you want to close your eyes and envision your feet sprouting roots that will anchor you with the soil, connecting you to Mother Earth. Just like those blue creatures in Avatar with their tails. The roots can find their way even through concrete floor or shoes and connect deep into the soil, even if you live on the 34th floor of a skyscraper. Once you are connected to the earth with your roots, you can draw Earth's energy. Maybe envision this energy as a bright white or green light. It enters through the roots and flows into your body, filling you with a power and strength. At the same time, you will feel the energy within yourself coursing through your body as a light. If it is a very hectic, angry, unbalanced energy, you might want to imagine it as red. If it is dark and draining energy, maybe it is black or purple. You now want to imagine that energy flowing out into the soil through the roots, leaving your body and being given into the earth, where it will be neutralized. And that is how you exchange energy. For some people, visualization doesn't come easy or at all. After all our brains work slightly different. In case you're having a hard time with visualization, you might want to try something more down to earth in a very literal way. What you can also do to ground yourself is to take off your shoes and just walk barefoot over some soil or grass. And try to be very mindful about it. Feel the temperature, the texture on your foot soles, see the dark green of the grass or feel the dampness of the morning dew if you're an early bird. Maybe even notice those specks of dirt that appear on your skin when walking through mud. This technique is excellent to bring you into the here and now, as we have talked before, as it focuses your attention on something very real. It also is one of the proven methods earth science is working with to lift your spirits and improve overall health. Sometimes you might feel the need to ground yourself when you are just out and about in public and you can't really take the time to get barefoot in the middle of the city looking like a nutcase flower child lost on some shroomy trip. So what do? If you're out and about, but you need to ground yourself because maybe your stress levels are getting too high, you felt a powerful trigger, have been surrounded by negative energy for too long, or are in a state of panic or upset. My tip here is to carry something grounding with you that you can touch in that kind of situation. There are many objects that are closely tied to the element of earth and in which you can store that energy for a while. One very well-known one would be salt, that you can carry around your neck in a tiny bottle, making it into a lovely little piece of jewelry. Or if you're into crystals, you could use hematite, black tourmaline or agate. You could also carry an earthy scent like cypress or patchouli and a little aromatherapy necklace around your neck and have a sniff whenever you need. Sometimes you might just be in the mood for a quickie, especially when doing shadow work. For some people, all trauma can come up that brings them into a state of disassociation and stress. In those kinds of situations, it is vital to have a quick grounding technique on hand, in order not to spiral or get a full-blown panic attack. Here I would suggest the method of consuming grounding earth energy. And no, I don't mean eating dirt. Remember how Professor Lupin gives Harry Potter a piece of chocolate after he faints in the Hogwarts Express? That is more what I'm talking about. And that can mean to just have something prepared that you can eat and drink that is made from a very earth and plant-based substance. Homemade bread would be great, rooted vegetables, a peanut butter sandwich, dark chocolate, maybe a carrot cake can all help you here. Taste them and fully focus on the taste, texture and energy they give off. This will help you to immediately redirect your energies and thoughts, and from that point on it's easier to then go with other techniques. A more meditative state of grounding can be achieved when out in nature. It is a beautiful way to feel part of the universe and creation while still being fully present in your own body. When you are out and about, next time maybe find a quiet spot and take off your shoes. Lay down on your back and let your soles and palms touch the ground. If you like to visualize, do the root visualization again and feel your body connect to the bigger energy of the world. This is a wonderful way if you're troubled by mundane things that seem too big to deal with at the moment, because it can really remind you that in the big scheme of things and the wisdom of the earth, our problems might be only of short duration, are not as relevant as they might seem right now, and that bigger and better things will come. As a green witch, one of my favorite ways to ground myself is to be in nature and to be in close contact with the earth. Most of my spells require some kind of wild gathered goodies or harvested herbs from my garden, and I will use that chance to do my pre-spell grounding, just then and there. I'll just do my gardening without gloves, really feeling mindfully what Mother Earth has to offer. Feeling texture, seeing abundance, and meditating on those impressions while I go along. It is a wonderful method to connect with your magic and the world around you while being very present in the here and now and reaching that balanced, positive state of being. Also, did you know that it is scientifically proven that garden soil makes us happy? Microbacterium vaccae is the substance under study and has been found to mirror the effect of neurons that drugs like Prozac provide. The bacterium is found in soil and may stimulate serotonin production, which makes you happy. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any more tips and tricks on how to ground yourself or want to share what benefits you personally receive through grounding, I would love if you could comment down below for other people to find and to open dialogue and inspire. Next time we will be cooking a very stimulating magical treat again. Be warned, it's getting spicy as we're talking sex magic. Have a balanced day. See you soon!